Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited about this video and this delightful unboxing. This is a big deal to me. This is my first ever Chanel item. Here is the box. I'm super excited. It came with this like white sleeve on top, but as you can see, my sales assistant or sales associate tied the ribbon, and there's the beautiful camellia on there, my first ever camellia. So yeah, I will show you what's inside of here. So let me just take this off. And I didn't really know, like I've never seen one of these in real life. It's really cute. It's just kind of like little fabric petals, and there's like a foam sticker on the back. So I've seen sellers on Etsy and stuff who like turn this into like a little pin, or maybe even like a hair bow or something, but I'm probably not going to do anything with it. So anyway, here we have the lovely ribbon, and yeah, I did open this already, but I tried to put it back together, and of course I didn't do as good of a job, but still, let's just get into there. Take off the ribbon, so pretty. And then right here, it's like a little sleeve that has kind of the item number, the SKU number, a sticker that says made in Italy. So that is just that. I'll unbox this and then I will tell you kind of the story. And there we have our beautiful Chanel box. It's like a matte black box. Okay, and then the lid down, and then inside, it might be hard to see, but there's like a velvet pouch with like lots of flaps. So it opens like this, and then like this, and inside here, this is just the little like price tag itself. It was not attached to the item, but it just has like the price and my little like Nordstrom return sticker, just in case. So opens up in these 4 directions, and let's see what we have in here. Dun 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 dun! Angels are singing. This is my beautiful new Chanel brooch. It's the crystal, little Strass crystal brooch, I think. Golden crystal. I'm just checking the item name for you. Yeah, it's the golden crystal Strass brooch. There's a lot of different ones that they have like this, but oh my gosh, it's just stunning. It's pretty big and very blingy, and I got it in the color light gold. So the metal is like a very pale gold. It does come in a silver as well, which is what I was originally looking for. I hadn't even realized that it comes in 2 colors actually. So when I went to the store, and I'm just showing you against this velvet pouch because I think it really pops and shows it really well. And I will also just zoom in a little bit and show you really up close so you can kind of see the texture and the thickness of it too. Okay, so here we are zoomed way in. That's a lot better. You can really see the detail. So there's kind of these like large rectangular baguette style crystals across the 2 C's. And I will turn it for you this way just to see. The brooch is kind of like curved like this, which I find sort of helps it sit flat against the body. And up top here, there are 2 rows of small round crystals that are on there as well. I'll show you the back too. Just kind of a standard back of a brooch, really. And right down here, there's the little Chanel plate. It's super tiny, like I can barely read it. Here you can better see the like pale gold color. I actually really prefer this because in silver the brooch is very blingy, very flashy, and I just felt that the gold is a little bit more mature looking, a little bit slightly more understated, as much as can be for a completely blinged out brooch. But my sales assistant had helped me and put me down on a list to get these. There were 2 people ahead of me, and one day he got a few of these in and said, I have it in the gold, do you want to come look? And I just went straight there after work and I looked at it really quickly. He showed me a tray of several other ones as well that were a lot more blingy than this, and ones that looked more modern, more current. There was one brooch that I really liked a lot. It was more flat across the front versus like dimensional like this one, and it had a lot of really small crystals that were highly reflective. And so that one that felt clean, that felt really modern. It was very flat and sort of minimal in the like texture of it, but the crystals were super reflective, and that seemed much more blingy. This week, you know, I just felt like it's so stunning, and the sales associate kind of explained it best to me. He said, this will really age well with you. Like, I could see this brooch on me now on like a cool jacket, and I can see it on a very beautiful sweater like on my mother. So I just felt like I will get so much more wear out of this over the next several years, if not the rest of my lifetime, versus something that's a bit more trendy. And I wouldn't wear necessarily like all the time. I just cannot stop looking at it. So let me zoom back out and talk to you a little bit more. So there you have it. That is the pin. I'm just gonna hold it up here on my sweater just so you can get a sense of the size. It's definitely really big. I don't have like the measurements or anything, but it's absolutely stunning on like a tweed jacket. I think it's really sophisticated on like lighter colors actually, so I think that I will wear this a lot during the spring. It's really beautiful and appropriate and elegant for work. I think it would be lovely on like a dress for evening, and on dark colors it's really going to pop and make an impact. And I think it's gorgeous. And yeah, you could wear it, you know, right up here the way you would normally wear a brooch. I think it would look really good like on a scarf as well. You might be able to carefully almost loop it through on a necklace and wear it like a little charm that's hanging like lower down. I don't know if I would do that just because it might get bumped around a lot. And what else? You could even try to like hook this in to like a belt buckle or something. I don't really know the best way to do that, but if I start experimenting a bit, I will let you know. But yeah, I'm super excited. This is my first ever Chanel purchase. And what's interesting is it is definitely addicting. It is very addictive. I think once I got my hands on this, I definitely felt like, okay, I want to upgrade a lot of my other things, and I want to go look at these pearls, and I want to try on some handbags, and it's easy to kind of fall down that rabbit hole, especially with a brand like Chanel. It's sort of in that, you know, holy trinity of luxury brands, right? Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and Hermes. But anyway, Chanel is absolutely my favorite top end in my mind brand for accessories and handbags as well. So I was just so pleased to add this to my collection. And I also want to assure you, this was not an impulse purchase. I mean, I got this this month in March, but I first saw it in the store back around my birthday, so around August, and I have been thinking about it ever since, and deciding and undeciding, and wanting it and thinking no, it's not a big deal, and going back and forth about it for a really super long time. And I did quite a lot of research online as well to figure out like which one I wanted, but I'm so glad I went ahead and finally just decided to go for it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. This retailed for $600 US in March 2017. I believe there is a price increase in there. I could have sworn it was like $550 maybe 6 months ago, 10 months ago, something like that. So like everything else that they produce, there are price increases and the value will increase over time. But yeah, I got it for $600 retail. That does not include tax. I am finding this same brooch on a lot of like resale sites, luxury resale sites, consignment shops, and tons of them on eBay for like upwards of $1,000. So my biggest learning and my #1 tip for you here is, if you want to get a Chanel brooch, I'm not talking about shoes or handbags or anything else, I recommend you get these directly from the boutiques, from the store itself, and not worry about a reseller and stuff. And the reason for that is when you're talking about handbags and things like that that are so sought after, it's easier to get those kinds of things authenticated, and therefore it's logical to want to save a little bit of money on the resale pre-loved market. However, for something like a brooch, these are a lot harder to come by, and personally in my research, I don't know a lot of the ways to really validate and truly feel 100% certain that you're buying an item that is authentic. So when it comes to the brooches, you actually save money by going straight to the boutique and seeing the selection that they have versus paying a lot more on like eBay or a pre-loved website and risking that it might not be authentic. So this is one of those funny cases where I would recommend you just go straight to the boutique and ask to see what they have and maybe get on a waiting list, and in a month or two it might come up. Just make sure that if you do sign up for a waiting list, you're really serious with them and you let them know that, hey, I really absolutely want this, I've been thinking about it, let me know as soon as you get it in, because I think the salespeople are trying to get a sense of how serious you are as well, because tons of people can come in and it costs you nothing to put your name down on the list, you know. But oops, again, yeah, my recommendation is to go ahead and look at these in the stores, in the boutiques, and not worry about the pre-loved market. The pre-loved market seems to be really overpriced on the brooches, at least for this particular brooch currently, lately. So there you have it. I'm also working on a pretty robust blog post that talks about, you know, best practices for buying a brooch and Chanel accessories and stuff. So hopefully I will have that ready, and if so, I'll have that linked in the bottom bar, so be sure to check that out too if you want more information, and if you're serious about getting a Chanel brooch. But yeah, I'm so excited about this. I just love looking at it. It feels so luxurious, it feels so fabulous, and I do think that this will look good on me for years and years to come. So maybe I'll do another video or blog post about how I style it and how I wear it in the next couple of weeks or months, just so you can see, like, you know, how best to style it. So again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, which helps me out, and make sure you subscribe for more. I am getting back to a bit of a schedule here with YouTube, or trying to at least. And if there's other things that you want me to talk about, either luxury goods or more affordable goods, if you have questions, leave me a comment below and I will be happy to put together another video. I'm in a brainstorming phase right now with like what else I'd like to do videos on, so leave me your ideas. Okay, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.